Smart 24, driving business.
Yes, we'll be back from the break. Exactly 10 minutes past 8 Smart Means Business. I'm Andrew Barrijo with Mercy Katsuma this morning, and on the 19th of Friday, 2024 July. Well, here in Smart Means Business, we believe that every other day, the attitude that you kick start off the day largely determines, actually. It's a big determinant to how it will end for you in terms of the achievements. That's why we particularly have this segment of the business tips and quotes. Let's get inspired. Well, sacrifice at work.
Yes, I really don't know. Have you ever tried, asking someone for help or inquiring, and they laugh at your idea?
Yeah, many times.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you know what really inspires?
Wow, that's crazy. How is that even possible? But through those laughs, they really motivate us.
They motivate
because
us.
You're really trying to prove,
Yeah, they put you at the point of trying to prove them that you can actually make it.
You can make it, and it's necessary in life. That part is necessary. You can never have
challenged.
Yeah, where you're challenged. If you find yourself in an environment where everyone is like, okay, it's okay.
If everybody's okay with your ideas, then chances are high they are not scary.
You are not. They don't intimidate
They don't
them.
intimidate
you're
them.
Not
So in other words, you're mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre. honestly.
You know, Adolf Hitler, when he was telling a certain journalist that one day I'm going to be the president of this world. Actually, okay, for him he had a delusion that he's going to be the Antichrist. That's what he thought, that he's going to rule for 1,000 years. That's what he thought. So he told the journalist, I'm going to rule for 1,000 years. And the journalist laughed, busted out of laughter. And he was looking at him. It's like, and this journalist is surprised. This guy is serious. In other words, he's convicted. Anyway, he may not have ruled for 1,000 years, but he at least he managed to put the whole world on the knees to some degree.
Exactly.
But that's how convicted he was to really, you know.
Yeah, that you have to have a conviction within you. That is how people have reason to be who they are.
What is conviction? Because sometimes when you have a dream and you're not convicted of the certainty of that dream, I think that is dangerous. You might always spend the rest of your life dreaming.
Yeah. The thing about dreaming, you have to dream as you work. That's why you have objectives, you have goals.
But work without conviction, I think, is also it's dead work. You will even work what is not necessary because you're trying to. But the conviction is helps you lay strategies.
Yeah.
You work on a strategic basis. You're like, no, this one I won't do because it's not adding anything to my dream.
Yeah.
You will leave. Now, someone will mistake you to be lazy. Though some people are genuinely lazy anyway. Someone may say, you know what, I'm strategic, but they're using their good English, they're using their vocabulary to justify their laziness. But if it's genuine conviction, there are relationships you won't go to. There are deals you won't go to. Despite the fact there are places you won't go to because
people you won't associate with.
Absolutely. And you know, and someone may even look at you saying that, why aren't you associating with this person? You're like, no, he's not in line with my vision. And you're right. And you may associate with people that the society judges that they are not supposed to be with you, but for you, you feel like if I have you together, I can get what I want. You know, it's so interesting of how we had, of course, during the World War, where we saw Germany defeated, and where the powers, Russia, Britain, France, America, had one enemy, Germany. But then after the war, then the enemy now becomes Russia. So that means even before the war, they're already enemies, but because they are fighting for a good cause to defeat the bigger enemy. So I'm associating with somebody who is not appealing. I may not even like to associate with you, by the way, but for the purposes of my vision, and that is maturity. That's how we define maturity and emotions. Maturity, you make a decision based on the outcome. Emotions, you just make a decision because you just don't like. You're not mindful of the outcome. So emotions blind the outcome.
Yeah.
Emotions will make you settle for something which is going to, because it's exciting in your sight, but the outcome is actually poisonous to your destiny, but you go for it. But here, it's exciting, but the outcome is poisonous to your destiny. So you back off. That's the word they use. Say, you know what? No. And the society will be like, oh, but why? You have a dream. You know, and I think this should be quite a huge strategy for people that are aspiring to be really, you want to be prominent. I don't want to really just base it on only business, but career-wise, political-wise, so many things. We ought to be strategic. But above all, we need to have visions and dreams. President Museveni said that the reason why our youth are unemployed is because they don't have vision.
Obviously, from the set go, you'll ask someone and really, you see them, they're just fumbling with words, and then Taina future. Like I said, most women say, almost a Taina future, Taina vision. Because the rate at which women grow at, and if you're really dating in the same age group with the person you're with, you will know if this man is a vision or not. Depending on the conversations, the people he hangs around with, the places he goes to. What sort of a person is this?
Yeah, it will definitely tell you. And the worst places, even being with somebody, it may not necessarily be relationship.
Oh.
It could be a business relationship.
Yeah.
It could be a political relationship. Any kind of aspect that joins you, the two of you together. And this person doesn't seem to have a direction. Chances are high that you might also be caught up in the same trap.
Yeah.
Because if you lack direction, you'll fall for anything that comes before you because it seems exciting. But, well, where is it taking you? And the worst of this, you only realize this when you have passed your past age.
That is why people grow apart. People grow apart, you know, in later stages of life because they have really realized that, some people drag them. There are some people that drag them. So you tend to distance yourself from some people.
Yeah.
Not because you do not want them, but because you're chasing after something that may not involve them at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah. So the circle, your circle, the more you grow, your circle changes. Depending on what you want.
Yeah.
So if you used to go to certain places, now even what you're doing also defines the people you're going to be in contact with.
In contact
You
with.
cannot be a representative of an organization, of a business, and you're there exposing, you're supposed to hang around people that are supposed to help you develop. There's people that are supposed to help you in line with your career and your business.
Okay.
Not people who will tell you, let's spend it all, let's do this.
Let's
Talk
do
to
it,
people who are telling you, get this money, invest it. Save
Invest it somewhere here.
That's the kind of conversations that we want lately. Yeah.
You're 100% right on that. 100% right. And well, that brings us to the end of this discussion, exactly 22 minutes past 8. Maybe just a brief flow, shall we? Taking a look at in our insight later on, having discussions in line with national policies and strategies. Of course, taking a look at the national gender policy of 2007, which aims to mainstream gender equality across all sectors of national development, and which also focuses on eliminating gender disparities in education, health, economic participation, and decision making. Remember, today we are talking about gender equality, but of course from the perspective from the constitutional reforms, in line with that, constitutional provisions and legal frameworks. And that's what will be coming up in our insight later. But of course, coming up shortly after this is business and entertainment and sports. Hopefully, I'll be able to take us through some of the movies that you should check out for the weekend. Stick around.
Smart 24, driving business.
Is my joy. Ono bulu majiki wange. Ayo Talaba kumabala atukuza nonyirirawo kirako enyange tayisa bubi fabriki kyonna kyekiri kigwa lwa bulu majiki. Bulu majiki is my choice. Ono bulu majiki ye wange. Ande bulu majiki Magic is my choice. Hey, oh no, Blue Magic, yeah, wange.
My friend, just enter. Everyone now has all access to Pearl Magic Prime. Kasim, give this man some biscuits.
They're over.
They're over. But you see these people here, they are on GoTV Plus, like you. But now they can watch big shows like Sanyu, or they can watch Beloved and they cry. So my friend, from now on, it's more magic to Uganda's best shows on GoTV Plus.
My name is Chomukisa Teddy from Chikube District.